You come from afar, do you not? Perhaps fate has had a hand in our paths crossing here. Let us talk a while. So, a visitor in the land of the East. You do realize Azuma is fraught with danger. Mountains and rivers, the source of their great power. Land shaped to their will. Yes, I speak of Kemono, rampant in these parts. Few humans remain, driven from what is now Kemono territory for lack of sustenance. Ha ha ha. Listen to me preaching to Buddha. For one look at you speaks volumes. The gauntlets that back your hands, the blade at your side. You are no stranger to Kemono. You derive from an ancient clan, one that made Kemono its business. You are a hunter, huh? Yes, the epitome of the hunter creed you are. And what am I, you ask? Ah, simple musician, of course. My name is Mujina, shall we say? You overestimate me. I am but a silhouette, present and absent in the same moment. Confuse me not with those of substance and power. Still, we are here to talk not of me, but of you. I wish to know every detail. From whence did you arrive in this land? Truly, whirlpools and wild waves abound in the Southern Ocean. No ship can cross, so I hear. Sadly, the days of hunters being revered in Hinomoto are long gone. To the west, samurai battle not Kemono, but each other. Hunters facing hunger these days are many. Some have turned their hands to farming, others to thieving. Ah, yes. War. For power and influence, they maim and kill. They burn the very land they have a duty to protect. Even Kemono shun their war-ravaged barrens. Not a bloom remains. So you leave your home and travel to Azuma by yourself, yet pursue a life as a hunter still. Why? What compels you to hunt? A test of strength. The heart of a true warrior you have. Certainly, to battle one Kemono is to battle 100 men. But have a care. The line between fortitude and foolhardiness is thin. Ha! Forgive me. With age, a curious compulsion to counsel comes. Well, it is clear to me now. You have a strong will. And where there is a will, there is a way. Your goals may yet change. Recall as you journey on. A hunter yields not. Yes, Azuma may well be the place for you. Anyway, enough of this lengthy commerce. Your Nabipot has had ample time to stew. I will disturb you no more. You have a hunger to satisfy.
That was great.
All in place. Let's do this.
Just in case. Finished!
Just what I needed.
See how you like that? Back in shape. All in place.
Too slow. Finished!
Tell me, do you have a destination in mind? Or might I offer a suggestion? East of the sacred mountain here, beyond the old blossom trail known as the Harugasumi Way, lies Minato, a small town where the few hunters that remain in Hinomoto gather. With its inhabitants, you may perhaps share. It draws near. You recognize the signs, of course. The land consumed by the territorial craving of the Kemono. Before long, you will be trapped. A lone hunter, frozen solid in a natural ice house. Spoken like a true hunter. Do you feel it? The quarry is close. This will be the measure of your mettle. This is a true hunt now. The hounds are here. Time to put your skills to the test. Good. Very good. Now, the ringleader. Venture on, hunter. Into the snowstorm. But venture with caution. Yet a thread of hope remains, perhaps. Let it weave this seed into your soul. Let the spirits in the Karakuri join your own. Let them drive you to hunt. For that is your destiny. Find Minato. Find the home of the hunters. Only there will your journey truly begin.
hunter? You must have saved me. How can I possibly repay you? I'd be dead by now if it wasn't for you. Sorry, I'm Natsume, a blacksmith from Minato, the small town just beyond here. I came to collect materials, but I must have been knocked out when that Kemono attacked. That's the last I remember. Oh, really? I'd be glad to show you the way in that case, only... Well, a single look saves 100 questions, as they say. Come with me. There was a bridge there, you see? Linking the Harugasumi Way here to the other side. That's where Minato is. It must have collapsed with that big tremor before. I suppose it was the tremor that scared the Kemono and made it jump out in front of us. Oh! This is bad. I have to find Ujishige-san. Yes, that's right. He only came with me because I insisted. If the worst has happened, Wait. You're a hunter, though. So presumably you earn a living taking on hunting missions? Would you track down Ujishige-san for me? I'll do what I can to help as well, of course. Arigato! I won't forget this. It was a Kohakunushi that attacked us. The Minato hunters call them Sapscourge. They're always causing trouble. You'll need a decent weapon to take it on. But I might be able to help with that. We blacksmiths can't fight Kemono, but give me a workbench and I'll hone any weapon you can throw at me. So, shall we head back to the camp? Gather our thoughts? I wonder if there's anything here I can use as a makeshift workbench. An anvil? Out of thin air? That must be some sort of Karakuri power! Sugoi. Right. Now I have an anvil, I can make myself useful. Luckily, the tools I brought with me weren't damaged, so all I need is materials, and then I should be able to make you a bow and arrow or sword or something. Probably not quite what you're used to, but I'm sure I can come up with something that suits. Could I maybe have a look at that Karakuri katana of yours? I'd love to dismantle it and find out exactly how it works. Don't worry, I don't mean right now. First, we have to find Ujishige-san and a way back to Minato. Let's talk about it then. I'm a little limited in what I can do here. Stronger and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine. I'm a little limited in what I can do here. You can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you? I'm a little limited. With some more materials, I could make you some very strong armor. The Sapscourge tend to take any prey they catch back to their nests. That would be the first place to look for Uchishige-san. If you can get the Kemono on the run, it should lead you back there. Of course, that means you'll have to get the better of it in battle first. Is that something you're ready to do? You're very confident. That's reassuring. Meeting you really was a stroke of luck. Still, it may be worth holding off a little while to hunt for some more Kemono materials first. With materials, I can make stronger equipment. If you think my smithing skills could help, don't hesitate to ask. I feel awful making Uchishige-san wait, but I want you to have the best chance of saving him. The Sapscourge like the riverside. I'd start your search there. Please, bring Uchishige-san back safe for me.
Now, can you break this amber apart and set me free? I owe you. If you hadn't shown up, there'd be a handsome statue of me in amber here by now. The Karakuri you were using seemed interesting. Not like anything I've seen before. Who exactly are you? Not a regular hunter, that's for sure. How do you know my... Ah, so ka. Natsume must have roped you into doing her dirty work for her. She managed to get away then. Good. And... yes, I am Daidoji Ujishige, Minato's most revered veteran. So where's the young blacksmith now? Oh, you made camp, did you? In that case, lead the way. Much as I like the idea of a statue in my honor, I don't want to give the Kemono another chance to make it. We should find Natsume as quickly as possible. I'm really losing my touch if I get caught by one of those balls of resin these days. Got a lot of unusual Karakuri up your sleeve. Looks like there are materials that could be used to forge it around here. There was once a big outpost here. This place was thriving. Now it's just a Kemono-infested wasteland. Where are you headed? Is that really the right way?
There you are! Ujishige-san! You're alive! Thank you so much for bringing him back.
Yeah, you licked this hunter's boots. I didn't want to come along in the first place. I certainly wasn't expecting to pay for the sake with my life. You're damn lucky you happened upon such a skilled hunter who was willing to help you out. Otherwise, as I said to my new best friend here, I'd be preserved in amber right now, exposed for all to see.
You paint a grim picture, Ujishige-san. It really was fortunate. You're right.
Did you see this one in battle? Excellent form, and the Karakuri master too.
I know. Creating Karakuri out of thin air like that? That's a skill I simply have to learn.
Well, the Karakuri lessons will have to wait. I'd like to get back to Minato before any more kemono take an unhealthy liking to me.
I'd love to get back too, but unfortunately, the bridge has collapsed.
What?
People will realize something is wrong soon enough and come to repair the bridge, I'm sure. But it probably won't be for a while.
And in the meantime, we're stuck out here, are we?
A Karakuri? How would we... You're thinking of a flying vine, are you? I know the hunters of Minato used to use them.
A flying vine? What are you talking about? Explain it in words an old samurai would understand.
Well, it might be possible to show you, I think.
Sman. You think you can show me some food first, maybe?
You probably haven't eaten a thing since we were attacked, have you? I know I haven't. Oh no, we couldn't possibly ask you to do that. You've already done so much.
Oh, come on, Natsume. Don't tell me you're not ravenous, too. If the hunter's happy to cook, we should be happy to eat. And it just so happens I have some ingredients with me. So, chef, want to get to work before these rumblings get any louder? All right now, I've had a bellyful. That wasn't a bad meal, Chief. Sate. Let's not linger here any longer. Time for that Karakuri you mentioned that was going to get us home. And once we are safely back in town, there'll be a cup of sake with your name on it.
It was just what we all needed. Now, what can I do to help? Although smithing is about all I...
What the hell was that?
It came from over Minato way. I'll go with you. I want to see what's happening with my own eyes.
Have you lost your mind? That roar clearly came out of something big. It's too dangerous.
Minato may be threatened, Uchishige-san. And anyway, I'll have this able hunter with me. I'll be alright.
Even so, you can't... I'm wasting my breath, aren't I? Fine. I'll wait here, but if a kemono shows, I'll be easy prey. You'll have to do this scouting alone. I'd only slow you down.
We could end up in battle with a kemono. We must go prepared.
If you're going, then go. Just be careful. Stay well clear of any kemono.